everyone, it's Savannah for KelownaNow.com. I'm here with Rain and Duncan of Our Lady Peace, and they are here today to play in Kelowna at Prospera Place. So, first of all, welcome to Kelowna, you guys.
Thank you.
Have you ever played here before?
We've played here before, yeah,
We
a
have.
while ago, but we did, probably
A few times,
years ago?
yeah.
6 years ago?
Something like that.
Wow, good to be back, you think?
It is good to be back, yeah,
It is.
it's been too long.
Yeah, I'm sorry the weather isn't really the sunniest for you guys, but hopefully it's nice enough.
We'll take this weather, yeah.
Perfect. So as a band, you guys have had a lot of success in Canada. You're probably one of our country's treasures, they'd say. Did you find that it was difficult to try and break into the markets of the other places in the world, like the U.S., and what sort of was the process like?
I think we got lucky because we had a really great label down in the U.S., and we just, when we started touring, we never really saw that border, so we just kind of would go across Canada, go down, the California coast and through Texas, and then make our way back up, and some stuff in the middle. But we literally did that 4 or 5 times on our first couple records, and so I think that was a big reason why we were able to break down in the U.S.
Right, that's awesome. That's really cool. So as a group, your guys' music has always been sort of unique and diverse, and no one record has really sounded the same, but I mean, it's always been recognizable that it's you guys. So what would you say, do you think it's important to expand your horizons and sort of play around with different sounds and genres?
Yeah. You have to grow. I think we try and challenge each other. You live your life, you get influenced by everything, and everything that you observe, all the new music that's coming out, and you don't ever want to repeat yourself. I think we've spent a lot of time not looking in the rearview mirror and trying to move forward.
Right. Yeah, that's really cool. Sorry. You guys have been around for 20 years now, I believe, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a pretty long time to still be rocking, hey? So there's been so many trends in the music industries, and how have you guys avoided sort of falling into that mainstream but still remaining on the top of the game when it comes to releasing new stuff?
I mean, I think at some point you just have to really trust in yourselves as artists. Like Duncan said, I think we all, there's a lot of great new music that I like, but there's only just little pieces that really ever make it into what we're doing in terms of being inspired by new stuff. I think at the core of this band, it's really about the 4 of us and what we bring to the table, and that always seems to trump whatever's trendy at the time.
Right. Mm-hmm. So you say that there are some bands that you're interested in, and you're sort of grabbing bits and pieces from influence-wise. Is there anyone specifically as of late, like 2015, 2016, that has really sort of inspired you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Alt J. I just love what they do with their rhythms and how clean the records are, and I think that's something we've been looking at on this new stuff, is really stripping things back. And it's funny. It feels like I'm being influenced by Frank Ocean and Alt J, where there's a lot of space in the songs, but we're playing stuff from Naveed now, and that stuff is really, it's just guitar, bass, and drums, so there's a lot of space in that as well. So it's almost like we're going back full circle anyway.
Right.
Yeah, so because you guys have a new album coming out, you've been working on it, and you've had your single released in 2014, and then you're touring as well, how do you find it to create a set list for a tour where you want to play some of your old stuff, but you want to promote the new side of things?
That's a challenge.
That's a great question, because we're going through it right now. We're I don't know. I mean, we want to be excited about the set list, and then we want our fans, and especially on this tour, I think we want to make sure that it's different from night to night. So it's definitely I tried to make the set list where we're able to swap things in and out, but then last night we found there was just some weird stuff. So it's kind of trial and error, and maybe by the end of the tour we'll get it right.
Yeah. Today we were rehearsing a brand new song that we've never played live, and it's not even quite studio finished yet.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've stopped this before.
Yeah, so we're going to try that one tonight, I think.
That's really cool. So you guys are back in the studio. You've been around for so long, and you've toured quite a few times. What is it like touring now as compared to back in the 90s? Has it been a bit of a difference, or do you find that it's still you're still just excited, the fans are still just excited?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. We were in this arena again. It's kind of same old thing, in a way. And I think I don't look at that as a bad thing. I think there's a comfort in that. There's some normalcy in the fact that the shows really, except for the way we rearrange the set, I think we're the best version of the band we've ever had. I think we sound the best we have, but the interaction and stuff, it's still amazing. So I'm glad it hasn't changed, actually.
Yeah, and I think maybe the only thing that for me maybe has changed a little bit is that because it's been a little while since we've done this, is you don't take it for granted. And it's a real pleasure and privilege to get to play in big places with a lot of people there, sharing a musical experience with you. And it's just, it's the energy. There's as much, if not more, energy now, I think, than there was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It could be the fact that we're playing with a new drummer, Jason, who has injected a lot of energy into this band. And, it feels really fresh.
Yeah, there's sort of been like a resurgence as well with fans, like from music from past decades. Like you guys have become extremely relevant with teens and kids my age, like 20.
I know, it's insane. We had this kid at a VIP last night. He was 22, and he's like, "I just discovered you guys 3 years ago."
A friend of mine's kid.
It's amazing.
A friend of mine's kid. He and his buddies at first year university in London, where we're going to be playing in about a week. And they've all gone out and got tickets because all his whole peer group is into us now. So
yeah, I think it's a testament to like technology and the way we consume media and content, and I think it's really exciting because there's just when we were growing up, you almost had to pick a lane, like what you were, in terms of what your tastes were, style-wise, music-wise, and now that stuff's all out the window, and it's much more free-form and collaborative, and I just love it.
Yeah, it's going to be a really diverse show for both the set list and the fan group.
Yeah, that's for sure.
What do you think fans can look forward to and expect other than seeing some of their favorite bands from the past?
From this show, you mean?
Sorry.
The lights are pretty
Killer
insane.
light show.
Yeah, the lights are crazy.
Killer light show.
Yeah. Hopefully the music sounds good, but if you don't even like the music, the lights are worth it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for sitting down with me, you guys. And Our Lady Peace will be playing tonight at Prospera Place.